Shalom, Sister Kate here. So, Pastor and I have been reading Smithsonian articles and looking at things, and we found a particular article on Armenia. Armenia is a tiny little Christian nation between two Islamic nations, Azerbaijan and Turkey, in the South Caucasus Mountains. And you never heard of Armenia, although my grandmother used to say when we didn't finish food that we were eating at her table, I'm going to finish it or I'm going to send it to the starving Armenians. And of course, I didn't have any idea what she was referencing. But what she was referencing is when the Ottoman Empire attacked the Armenia in World War I and like slaughtered, did a genocide, just killed a whole bunch of them. Well, it's becoming in the news now because the country is trying to develop its hiking culture. They have lots of really scenic views and rugged outdoorsy land there, and so there's a British guy who married an Armenian woman who started a non-profit, and they're trying to do a 1,800-mile trek to get ecotourism and tourism in general into the country. Well, that spurred me because I had read an article on Armenian wines. Now that Armenia has been opened up, Armenia has a lot of wineries and vineyards, and some of their grapes are of a variety that's unique, that's like original. And their wine is very different from wines all around the world, and so it was becoming a big focus. So then we did a little bit more research. We read a Wikipedia article, and the very first winemaking place in the world that has been found is in a little cave in the mountains of Armenia, which happened to be near Mount Ararat.
Yeah, Mount Ararat frames the backdrop of the capital.
Mount Ararat is one of the places people say Noah's Ark landed. And you can go, research all of that. And then Pastor brought up Noah landed the ark, got out, and planted. Noah lands the ark, and the first thing he does is plant a vineyard and make wine.
Yeah, he's the first post-flood vintner.
Now, if he did that at Ararat, if that's really where the ark landed, and he planted that vineyard and made wine, and the first known winemaking press and jars and seeds are in a little cave in that part of Armenia, right at the foot of the Ararat mountain, ooh, that's a lot of things lining up. Mm-hmm. And it also gives a little bit more rise to the argument that possibly the Garden of Eden was in the South Caucasus Mountains, because that would be where early man history would be, and the Armenian winemaking is definitely one of the oldest winemaking countries in the world, with human habitation. How far back did they say it was? 9,000 years or something? So that would kind of fill that argument too. Just very interesting facts and lots of fun for us. All of that information together with the fact that I have with me a bottle of wine from my very first winemaking attempt, which is pretty good. I even took it to the wedding in Florida and let people taste test it, and they said it was delicious. And one person said I should market it. I told them even if I were going to do that, it would be a very select group. I might make 12 bottles of it in a year and market it that way, very exclusive. But I've brought that with me to share with other believers, and I'm really looking forward to what they think of it.